Hey, dearly, we're live.
Oh, hi. Good morning.
Good morning. We're gonna go drive to a place and have a beautiful walk beside the canal because it is a very sunny and warm day today. Good morning, Mish. How are you doing? And we also wanted to see what the signal was like doing this drive because it looks like on the map, fantastic cell signal. How yummy was your dinner, Mish? So where Sam was looking out down below into the valley, that's basically where we're going, is just across here. It'll be a really nice walk. But look at this. It was good. Béarnaise sauce is so delicious. Can never go wrong with that. Let me know if the road noise is too loud, but it should be okay. Oh, and we have no power right now at home anyways. So good thing we didn't plan a stream because we wouldn't have been ready. The power cut out, I think, around like 10:30 when I was getting ready for stream. They're just fixing something.
10:07.
You could eat schnitzel every day. Clear here.
Me too.
So that's another way that we can bike. And then this is like a new vineyard because you can tell all of the vines are so small still. And then out this way. Sam could eat schnitzel every day as well, yes. We had a yummy breakfast of some scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, and 2 hash browns each. And I made us our first coffee in the house with our little stovetop, like Italian espresso maker. We're settling in. It is an absolutely beautiful area. I can't be happier. Like every day I wake up, I feel the anxiety leave my body more. I would say we're about like 70% kind of unpacked in the house, just the last little things to kind of fandangle into their places. But it is so quiet. Oh my gosh, like so quiet to the point where like you hear a noise in the house and you're like, what the fuck was that? Hilarious. It's a very peaceful area, and that's what we're about. I would much rather be just surrounded by wildlife every day than to have the ease of living in a city. I'll take it. Look at those houses up there on the overlook. So nice. So this is the road that we have to take to go into town. There's a couple of places for sale too that look really nice. And we were just looking up the population today, and it's about 2,500 people that live here. So for comparison to where we lived on Vancouver Island, that was a small town. That was actually 10,000 people. So this is about a fifth of the size of where the smallest area that we used to live. On the road again. Hi, Michael. Welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Bonk, plenty of homes out there, just a rural setting. Totally. It's so funny, like, you could tell the people were good here. Around here that definitely, like, live more in Oliver, more like a city setting. Because they were telling Sam and I, like, yeah, you guys are living on the farm up here. It's like, okay.
Well,
It is a farm. But, like, you're not far from anything. So this is Main Street. That is the place right here where we had delicious pizza, and then the one cook invited us out to go fishing with him on his days off. There's trout, salmon, and bass around here. Where are we charging the Tesla? We went to a supercharger the other day, but there is actually a destination charger at work, and we have been cleared to use that every day that we work. And they also told us that we don't even have to unplug during the day if it's done. So we get to charge the car for free at work every day, and I don't think we'll need to charge it on our days off because we won't have to drive very far. Isn't that awesome, Bonk? So we're gonna go this way a different day, hopefully on a bike.
And those destination chargers are all on solar.
Nice. And yeah, work is like completely powered by solar. Hi, yet it is. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here with us today. That's where we park, I think.
No, that's campground.
Okay. I wasn't sure, like, can you park in a provincial park if you don't have a reservation? Probably not, right?
I have a spot.
Is that the spot?
No.
We scouted out a parking spot along this to park. Are we smack dab in the southern Canadian Rockies? I have to look on a map when we stop. That's it, I think. There's a pole in here. Oh no, that's private driveway. I guess we would say yeah. That's the only thing that would make sense, Bonk. It doesn't feel like the mountains because there's not really snow. Oh, also yesterday, I know we took stream off, but we had a few things to do and also just like took the day to unpack. It felt so good. But we tried out this barbecue food truck that sets up every season here, and he just opened the day before. So we got there at 1 p.m. and he literally sold out the person after us. Holy shit, was it good though. I said I've never had somebody else's cooking that tastes like mine. I don't think we should go here, Samo. Please turn. Don't go any farther.
I have to get off the road, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Just let me figure it out.
Okay. You can still back up more.
I'm good.
Okay. Fucking off-road in a Tesla. Trevor gave us shit the other day. I always say, you'd be surprised where we take this thing. F it. And if for those of you, we do have a steel skid plate on the bottom that we've put on, so don't worry. Good job, honey.
Yep.
We gotta get this thing lifted, hey? This is gonna be so nice. Definitely sunglass weather, which I'll have to remind Sam to grab his. Here, you right here? He's checking it out. Hopefully not too much damage. Also, I'm gonna have a sip of water before we go. No problem. So this is what this is. I've always seen these on TikTok. So this is where we're walking tonight. We're in between the Rockies on the east and the Coast Mountains on the west. Hello there. Cookie, good morning. So this place is called Okanagan Falls for a reason. It's not deep, like you guys can see the bottom of the water, right? And then farther up, you can actually float down this entire canal. It's much calmer than this. But yeah, we never go in this water because you'll never come back out. So don't ever think that you can swim here. Sam was showing me the ducks that are going across. Okay. And then, yeah, there is walking paths and biking paths along the whole way.
See anything?
I don't see anything, at least here, but, I mean, we didn't really look too close in the water. Hi, Greek. It looks like Reveille. Can we walk on both sides? I guess. Yeah, there's like benches and shit along the way. That's where that guy came from with his pup. This part right here, like across if we could go down, is so shallow. Just go lay in there in the summer. Wow. Yeah, watch the salmon run through. It's not gonna change too much other than the few, deciduous trees that are gonna green up, but it's pretty green here already. We had some nice rain on and off yesterday, even like a little bit of a small kind of pellet hail. The lightest hail I've ever seen. But it should green up here in the next few days. So this was about maybe a 5 to 7 minute drive from our spot. And then just for comparison where we are, if you guys were around on the last stream, we were looking down on this area. So we live like up in these hills over there. Let's go get Samo. This is me running with a gimbal. So this goes all the way out, if you guys are looking on a map, to Vaseux Lake. And there's a whole bird sanctuary and wildland conservation area. There's boardwalks and stuff that you can walk on out there. We're not gonna go that far because it's 2 hours one way. I looked it up on the map walking. That could be another day. I know you can hear the Porsche going through the hills. Let me know the pace, Samo. Okay. The other path seems like it's a double wide. Like we could always cross over on the bridge.
The other path is a road crew road that is used at owners.
Oh, okay. Nice. It's Porsche. Oh, they're doing a Porsche day, I think. 'Cause look at the old one. Oh.
Wicked.
Can we see the road? Where's the road?
Did you zoom in or switch lenses?
Telephoto.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here, guys. Oh, there's a beaver dam across.
Yep.
And that is also true Greek. Area 27, guys, is a racetrack. So we'll see how things go. Maybe we'll pick up a couple helmets. I've always wanted to go to the racetrack. And I've never been before.
Oh, we need to swap tires.
That's okay, Sama. We'll save up for it. Maybe it'll be a stream goal down the road. Area 27.
I mean, go-karts will be a lot cheaper.
Okay, maybe we'll start with go-karts. Look at this setup. Just come and lounge at your own risk. That is one of the reviews that I was reading on this walk, is be careful on this side of the trail because bears also use it. I said, okay. 'Tis the season as well. I mean, they woke up probably a little bit sooner than them waking up now. We're in Banff and the Rockies, more north. But as long as you make noise and they can tell that you're coming, should be a-okay. Hi, Mickey. How's it going, dude? Did you have a Sunday roast today? You're like the only UK person that always pops in on a Sunday that I can ask. And I love it. So far, guys, is this signal good too? Does this end here and we have to go back across? Let's turn this back up a bit. There we go. A 3-day thing, Greek? That would be fun. Thank you, Cookie. Signal's great. That's awesome. Considering we're in the middle of mountains right now, that's freaking awesome. This is flowing. We got the creek rolling. That's quite the beaver dam. Like, look how much it's dammed up if I go on the other side. They've made their own little whirlpool. Holy shit. When that lets go, there's gonna be so much water that flows out of this. Holy. Yeah.
We might have capped them though when they broke it open a little.
Yeah. Beavers, yeah. That's what'll do that. If they're good enough, they can block an entire stream from even moving. Because they'll pack it full of mud. $2,000 for the whole thing, Greek, for 3 days? I mean, we probably don't have to go that crazy. It's the drowning machine. I've always wanted to see it in real life, but this isn't really crazy at this moment. I'm sure it can get a lot scarier. Look at how clean that is. This is the spot, guys. But look at how deep that part is. Just black, and then this. So this is where this side ends, okay? So we'll have to cross over the bridge.
Go for a walk over.
How has everyone else's weekend been? You guys just taking it easy? Did anyone get any cool views of the full pink moon last night? Right? Yeah, in the drought, you could just stand right in the middle there. There's that view that way. But you can see how high the water gets by how the brush has been moved on the sides. Took it easy this weekend. Nice, Bonk. You just stayed in. Okay, there's a couple of people coming. Just look out that way. Good morning.
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 The boiler broke down. Cousin came with her daughter. Nice. That is always so annoying when you have those things happen in your house. So this is something that we can cook with. Some of you may know it, if I grab the berry, as sumac. So that grows wild here, and those are ready to go. I could come pick that and probably sell it. And that is used a lot in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cuisine. It has kind of a sour, acidic flavor. Usually crush it up and sprinkle for garnish. Wild sumac. That's what it looks like. Whoa.
Come here.
Guys, I don't know if you're obsessed with jumping spiders, but I am obsessed with jumping spiders. And this is a very adorable one. If I do tell a photo, would it be better? It's looking good. See? These are the nicest ones that you could have. They remember your face. And they'll make friends with you. People actually keep them as pets. You know Sam is obsessed with spiders. We did not kill a spider last night in the house, but I seen a black thing on the ceiling before we go to bed. I was like, what is that? Sam's like, it's a spider. So we got a dowel and he got it off the roof and we just put it outside. We did a very humane thing. They'll remember your face. Spiky spooters.
Spiky spooter.
Titan. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome in, sir, to a new place of Canada that we are residing. We are doing so good. So good. This is our last, kind of true day off before we start work. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., we have to go in to do some orientation, go over the menus, meet the team, maybe do a little bit of prep. And then it sounds like we'll have Tuesday, Wednesday off. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be at work. Morning. Yeah, you can fish in the lakes here, Greek. I'm definitely gonna get my license once I'm a BC resident. We already were invited out with a Filipino to go fishing. And his days off are also Tuesday, Wednesday, so it's honestly kind of perfect.
Because trout and salmon are amazing.
Yeah, trout, salmon, and then he said the one other spot there's bass. Said it's supposed to get to around 16 degrees Celsius today, but it honestly almost feels warmer than that. Fishing stream, yes. Hell yeah. Guys, if this is the quality of the internet around here. Oh, and also, we got the thumbs up from the landowners to get internet fiber installed. So when he's coming on May 1st? May 2nd, we will get better internet for our streams in the house. But that's the soonest that we can get it. But isn't that awesome? They could have just said no, right? So that is really, really good. Oh. You better watch out. Cute. We might have to change the stream times. I mean, I'm assuming so. It'll be different stream days. And probably more like in the evenings. We'll see. The classic cobra chickens, where are they? Approach at your own risk. The duck's going to see them. Guys, it's so cute. Look at this property. It is so nice, Cookie. I was saying earlier when we started stream that every morning I wake up, I can feel the anxiety leaving my body. Look at all this sumac is just lined on the shore. Should we come harvest some and use it for stream? Somebody look up a Middle Eastern thing. I think I've seen like a whipped feta with it on it. Good morning. Whipped feta with some sumac. Bonk. Our chances of hearing a siren on stream again are around 1 in 100,000.
I haven't heard one since we got here.
We literally haven't heard one in days.
Not a single peep. No ambulance, no fire truck, no police cars, no crackheads, no prostitutes.
Oh my gosh. This is emulation from where we came from.
No fucking bus going every time it stops in front of the window.
Oh man, you disturbed them. Flyby. They're going into the field.
Copy, Towers. Is it gonna do a flyby?
Cookie says, do y'all need a wine taster? Always. We'll always accept wine tasters in the summer. They'll have to ask what the price is that they're going to charge on that Airbnb to rent, and then see if we have guests, if we can get a discount, which I'm sure would happen. Because we already got, what, half price on wines?
25.
Oh, 25. This part looks kind of crazy. That's also a really scary part.
In the summertime, you can probably walk right across it.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is just going to get drier and drier kind of as the summer goes on.
But at the same time, it might not, because it's feeding from a lake.
True. Yeah, true. This is directly fed from a lake. And we were also very impressed, actually, with the rosé that we tried the other night. I thought it was very good. Even Samo is like not a big wine drinker, but he loved it. And yeah, we were just reading up a bit of history through our employee packages yesterday. Where we're living has been around since Sam was born, actually, is when that property was acquired. So it's just coming up on 40 years that property's been around. And the really cool part of it is actually the family is all German. This is a nice little just like pond. Good for the duckies. Since the 1800s, yeah. It shakes since then. Sam was like, don't look at me. Yeah. Okay, where are we?
Get the mud run to that tower.
Okay. Sam says I gotta get to the top of that hill. There's a radio tower on it. Okay, there's a trailer up there, just so you're aware. Somebody's emptying their water. Whoa! See, this is the scary one. This is the one that you will not come out of. Oh my God, it's scary. I'm like holding onto the camera for dear life. Whoa. And then it's just like nothing after it. So there's that. That's the scary one. Imagine riding through that on the tube on the canal. Woo! We got a farm. I think it's a horse farm. Hi, little mama. How's your Sunday going? Maybe you need to move here? I think so, dude. We went to the local butcher shop, not in this area, Okanagan Falls, but in the next one where we work is called Oliver. There's geese across. We're worried for the lady over there. Yeah, we went to the one butcher shop that's locally owned, met the owners there. The one guy used to be a chef for 20 years, and then it's his wife. Had really good conversations, picked up some yummy stuff, scoped out some things that we want to make together on stream. Hi, Trekker. How's it going? Look at this. Like all these sneaky properties. All their bird feeders, dear. Look at all their bird feeders.
Yeah.
And Papa's. Thank you. We got what I would call like a cottage suite or a garden suite. So it is not an apartment. It's all single level, 2 bed, 1 bath, but it is attached to a main house that they are going to be renting out Airbnb, or at least trying this summer. So we'll see how many bookings they have, but very, very private area. We're basically like alone from 6 p.m. until like 8 a.m. or later. There's nobody else around. Yeah, it is so nice.
Like we hear one small noise in the house and we're just like, what the fuck is that?
Last night. Holy shit.
Go check it out, please.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
We're like so used to being on edge from this city. It's like nobody's gonna steal your shit here, man. It's okay. Okay, hold this for a sec. I gotta take the sweater off. We're doing good.
It's me and you, chat. We're rolling. Rolling on dubs. Whoop-de-whoop.
I don't know.
Stellar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stellar J.
blue?
No, Stella. Blackhead.
Yeah. Back to the dinosaurs.
I've never heard that call from them before.
Okay. Are you leading the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's magpies down here, actually.
Oh.
The last one I seen, we were driving through the Shoosh.
Shooshwap.
The Shooshwap. That's the last magpie I seen.
Huh.
So I don't know if they're this far south.
Can you guys see the top of the one hill that has snow on it still? Like yesterday, that was so white, and then after it rained all day, there's like barely any snow left.
Yeah, we got robins here. I think we have a robin nest actually in the magnolia tree out front of the door.
She was picking at it the other day.
It's probably a similar species because of where we're located on the west coast. It's such a nice place to walk. I don't have to worry about getting stabbed.
Literally, though.
Those couple, like the last month at home, guys, was so unsafe. Like basically every day. I hated it.
What do we got under the water?
I don't know. What do you think? Maybe like little otters? Oh, a loon.
Buffalo head.
That's a duck?
Yeah.
With the white and black?
Yeah.
Look at how much the canal's calmed down now.
Dono goals, Sam karate lessons. Honestly, if I just walk this walk almost every day, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I got the bikes all fixed up before we went as well, so we should be on those more often. I just had a very untrustworthy building that we were living in, so I didn't really feel like walking our expensive bikes down the hallway and having people know that they were in the building, because honestly I could probably boot down any door in that apartment, no problem. And then all our things are gone. But here, there's no way around. My car hasn't activated for anybody going near it since we got here.
We can hear something in the bushes.
Hello? Who's here? What is it? I can see it. It's just a birdie jumping around.
Okay. We carry on.
There's gooses everywhere.
Another fun fact about our winery, it's called Wild Goose Winery because when the owner purchased the property and he returned to the property, there was a flock of geese on it.
And then they all flew away.
Yeah, so that's why it's called Wild Goose Winery. We're not far from being basically at it.
At the end here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to watch to see when we're across from home, which that's how you see just up here. You can see the top of her red house, and then see the one vineyard there.
Yep.
Because it kind of goes down to the road.
Yep.
So that would be where we live. Yeah, you can see the top of the warehouse.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely get a can of bear spray for us.
Yeah.
Just for
I mean, I have a little
safety
coyote
purposes.
spray,
Do you have it on you?
but it's in the pocket in
Okay.
the car.
So we should probably have one on us.
But good thing I'm walking with a bear already, so we'll be safe today. How did that feel? Sam was pro streamer. Yes.
What?
Really.
What do you gotta say?
And then what?
Yeah? You wanna fight about it?
Focus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just have to get the last word in, eh?
Don't bug him. Don't bug him, guys. You saw your first snake of the year yesterday? Yeah, we do have those here too. Nothing, I don't think, poisonous though. Just little garters and stuff.
Who's rattlers? Here,
Is there rattlers?
Yeah. There's potentials for them.
Do not go near them. And approach at your own risk. That was so cool, the Porsche tour.
Yeah.
Those rocks fell from up there somewhere. That is definitely one thing we gotta watch for here. Rock slides and landslides. Because it gets really dry. And then after the rains, that's what happens. Look left. The duckies that went by. No, you went too far left. No, that's back. Look at them on the rocks.
What are those?
Is that called a merganser?
Yeah. And what are those?
Those are they wood ducks?
Nope. Mallards.
Both of them are omnivores.
I don't know if fish ducks eat grass.
Okay. Grabbed one by the neck when you were a kid and whacked it upside the head for taking the bread out of your hand. They're actually super nice. They're just very defensive at this time of year when they're having babies. But otherwise, you can totally make friends with them. Where are we at? 45 minutes? Okay. We'll go to the hour mark and I think we'll turn around. Whatever Samo says. They get ornery for sure. So hormonal, dramatic. There's the next drowner. that a power transfer station then, or what's that? Yeah.
I've looked at
Well, yeah, what would they be holding there?
it.
Maybe water filtration? He's fishing. He's fishing. You felt attacked, Mish. I also felt attacked on my own self. When you know, you know. That's a statement of fact, Bunk. It is. It's easier when guys know and understand, too. It's just better for everyone.
What?
Don't mess with us on certain days.
Oh, yes.
But if you do, make sure you got steak on the ready. Or a cheeseburger. Yeah, Titan? I mean, you don't have to be any of those yet. You can just be a grumpy person. It's true. Whoa. Something just flew off of me.
That's why I'm looking.
Yeah. So, okay, let's go a little bit closer. Or we'll go when we're across from it. We'll show you guys where we live. Oh, because then the hill. Okay, so I'm going to go up on here. How do I get across, Dad? So fucking... Oh, shit, I thought I got trapped. Okay. We're going to zoom in from here. It's okay. Not on there at all. Go all the way up. Where are we?
Very nosy.
Right there. That's where we live. If I go boop, yeah. Is it cute, Pupper? But yeah, that's the top of where we live, guys. That's where we are right now. Cute. He had a good swim.
He sniffed your butt.
Nice. I passed the test.
Checked you out. I gave him pets.
Yeah, PMDD, like that's something that we're just starting to learn about. It wreaks havoc on your life, sadly, if you're a female. And then it also affects people around you, too. Yeah, that is when our number one rule of marriage is to never let the other person get hangry. It was close the other day, but I saved us, right, Samuel?
When?
The day I told you to just sit down and I'm going to make us food. Yeah. That was like a couple days ago. I was like, you know what? Just sit down and I'm going to take care of us.
I had all prepped.
I know, that's true.
You were pissed because I was in the kitchen when you were washing.
Yeah. I wasn't finished what I was doing, and then he's like, it's 6 o'clock, and just like starts pulling that stuff out of the fridge.
It's 6 o'clock. We gotta get ready to eat. I knew what I was working to deal with.
Last night, Mickey, you should go onto my YouTube. I posted a time lapse that I took of the moon rising last night. That's what we overlook. And then Samuel also posted in Discord, right?
Yeah.
From the backyard. A little bit of a sunset, but not till full dark. This is nice. Now we're shaded. Hey? Yeah. It's nice and cool here. Wow. So look at this side of the mountain. You can see what I meant by landslides, and then the road is right there. So it doesn't take much for that to break away. walk it. One thing we've actually noticed so far just being here the last few days is the food prices are actually less expensive than where we came from. I was not expecting that. I thought we were going to have to pay a little bit more, but it's a little bit shocking, honestly, to us. It's like weird that being in a city, you would pay more for everything. You think you'd pay less because of how many people are there.
So I think we're off Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, we're going to do prime rib.
Yeah, there's a prime rib special.
A nice steak. And then Wednesday, we're going to do that chicken.
We'll go grab that chicken roast from the butcher. Okay. That sounds great, Samo. How's Blondie today? What's this? Isn't that like known as something? Is that mullein, guys? This is supposed to be like a very medicinal herb. I don't know what it looks like though, but people around here go nuts for it. Holy shit, we stopped for 2 seconds and he's gone. I got in my sprints in. Back to the sun.
Okay, we're gonna run to that tree and we're gonna turn around and get up the other.
How close are we to the lake?
I don't know. Probably like another 20 minutes.
Where's Owl? Okay, we're like, yeah, probably. Okay. Which one? The far one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
That's the plan. I run with Samo. Boom. Sprinted it. And then this is like all sand. What? Holy shit. He changed his mind. Okay, so this is actually, yeah, where the landscape changes. So the lake comes in here.
What's that?
Plants.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Raspberries? No. Unknown. So sandy. So, we looked at this top the other day from when we were looking out from up there when we just took the walk from home. One thing I was saying, just stop 1 sec. Which way? I'm gonna do this one. I want to take my bike because you can bike all the way up here and then ride it down through like one of the rows of the vineyard and video it. That is so steep up there and so high up. I don't know. I think it would be really fun. And now you get the view going back the other way. Look, there's people biking across. Currently, the farm up on that hill is closed, but we'll definitely go check it out. That was our first walk at home, Samo. Really nice. And the view from the patio, gorgeous for our barbecue streams. That's why we brought the Mini Max. There's no one around. Have we planned how we're going to stream cooking in the kitchen yet? Yeah, we have. I pretty much have my rack set up like how we had it before. And then the computer will be on it. Only thing I have to figure out is, actually, maybe like to mount the camera, because it's just a wall in front of me. So we'll see for that part, and maybe the lighting, because the lighting kind of is shitty in there. But we got the gist of it, I think. Hey, Samuel? Oh, a little breeze picking up.
That's probably my job the rest of the day.
Yeah, Sam said he's going to work on that the rest of the day. I'll putz on some things. Whoa. The breeze is really going now as soon as we turned around. How is that for the audio, guys? Let me know if it starts whipping too much. Okay. Seems a bit of a tight kitchen. It's not bad. I actually like the layout. One thing that we are going to try to do is switch which way the door opens. It's on the wrong side for like ease of use in the kitchen. You have to like go into the hallway, open the fridge, get what you want, and then close the door and then go back into the kitchen. A little bit weird, but it looks like we can change which sides the door open on. Canadian Spring. Yeah, new kitchen. We just moved provinces to a new house that hopefully we won't have to leave for a while. Oh yeah, good idea, Bunk. If you guys want to see our new digs, check out Friday's VOD. We gave a little tour around before we got most of this stuff unpacked. So we'll do another tour next week once we're a bit more settled again. And then today, before stream around 10 a.m., we had the power go out at home. So lucky that we didn't plan anything there, because we weren't ready for that. So we wanted to go for a nice walk. Sunday, the sun's out, and this is our last true day off before we start a new job, which is really exciting. If you guys are planning to maybe go somewhere this summer, I would highly, highly recommend checking out where we are. Very popular spot for Americans to come travel to. And you save a lot with our dollar right now. Would love to see some of y'all this summer and feed ya. The only thing that we saw when we looked it up online is it just said repairs from the utility company. So it might have just been something that they were planning anyways. We'll see when we get back, if it's back on. Might be working Sunday, Monday soon. Okay. We'll let you guys know the new schedule.
All good. Power's restored.
It's back on. Samo checked. It's back on. How far close are we to Barrie? Very far. That's the other side of Canada, unfortunately.
Barrie? Ontario?
Yeah. Well, they don't know, right? They have to ask. Very far. But yeah, the main part of Washington where people come up from is Oroville. If that rings a bell to our Americans, hopefully that helps. But we're like, what, 20 minutes? 30 minutes from the border? Or here a little longer?
Here, 40 minutes.
40 minutes to the border crossing for us. Highway 97 in Washington State. Love it, bonk. Yeah, out of like over 800 wineries in Canada, the one that we'll be working at is top 23, which I think is pretty good. And it's also the first winery of the area that had and offered fine dining when it first opened. So that's definitely what it's known for. That would be a 2 or 3 day drive for you, bonk. Whoa. But let's be honest, a really beautiful drive all the way up that way. You love Barrie and you're not sure why, just seen it in a video and you fell in love with the place. I've never been, Samo.
Yep.
It's really nice.
Yep.
He grew up around there. You need to come here, Mickey. You seriously do, guys. This is a really magical place. I like to compare it to like the Italy version of Canada, or California version of Canada for our American friends. It's very, very different from where we were just living. And also very different from the island where we lived. Much different landscape and weather. You like calm, relaxed, and social. That's your style. Me too, dude. Me too. Every single person that we've talked to here has been so nice. It's been really just like heartwarming to have those interactions again. Hello, Derp Squad Dave. Everyone is doing well. I hope the same for you. Wish I was one of the duckies on that rock. Just having a little naparoo in the sun. $20 hours and 30 minutes for bonk.
Like it's 12 hours from Edmonton to here.
Right, yeah. So we drove 12 hours to get here. So that's only 8 more hours than what we did in a day. So you could potentially do it in 2 days, yeah. Push it.
Zonked on the second day when you got here.
That's
Third day,
okay.
then you can relax.
That's okay. We'll put them up in the extra room. It's totally fine. I got an extra bed. Allotment's starting to get going. The garden has onions, potatoes, all the good stuff. Been a lot of time in the sun with Rico too. You living his best life now or what? That was like the one thing I want at home, but is probably not gonna happen this season, is like there's so much space for a garden. It's okay though. Everything takes time. I'll just support all the local farmer stands this summer until I can do my own stuff. Maybe one day we'll go to the top of this rock. It looks like a really satisfying view from up there. Nine months old and is a local celebrity. That is awesome. I love that. Oh, we've seen a massive ground squirrel. Is that what we should call it? Today, we were already warned of them that were on the property. They're like, make sure you do not leave your doors open. I was like, okay. He's as big as a cat. The biggest ground squirrel I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh. Sam's like, yeah, I don't want that in the house. Say hi to Annie. Hi, Annie.
Hi, Annie.
How was your weekend? Look, we're already in the summertime clothes. What the heck? What? It's amazing. Totally won't get that in London, Dave. But you guys have some nice stuff that you can just drive. Not that far of a drive out of London for you to get to like what, the Cotswolds and stuff like that. Very, very nice there. For us, it's like a minimum like 3-hour drive just to get somewhere nicer than the city we live. Maybe the same for you then. But this is 12 hours from where we just lived. I wonder if you're in the Slave Province, a metamorphic rock formation. Maybe we're too far south? Look it up. Where we're walking is in the stream title. I'm sure you could Google it. Dave doesn't drive. Just about get you 20 minutes to the allotment. Nice! That's not even far. There will definitely be good rock picking here though, Annie. You know me and my rocks. Sadly though, I kept most of them at home for now. I didn't think I needed to lug rocks on the moving truck out. Oh, she's going other side. You want to live here, Mickey? I'm happy we picked this spot. Aw, guys, there's turtles on the rock.
Eat some flaps.
Yeah, this dog is so good coming up. I'm so excited right now. He's like, okay, I'm staying with Mom.
We like dogs.
It's all good. I love his floppy ears. Or her.
She normally does say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes she just like bounds up with a lot of excitement and people are like, whoa, you're a big dog.
Right.
But she's a friendly creature.
Very cute.
Very distracting.
Yeah. Enjoy your walk. We're hunting. We're too far south here, Annie. How far away is the spot that you were thinking?
Can she be a cooker?
That dog?
Can we rent her on Tuesdays and Wednesdays?
Yeah, we need to rent a cooker dog, guys. I was already saying that the winery needs a winery cat for all the rodents.
The cat's smaller than the fucking rodents.
That's true. The cat would be smaller than the groundhog.
You need a bobcat.
Oh, the northern end of Alberta. Interesting. Whoa!
Nice.
Where the hell did he just come off of that cliff then?
Yeah.
Someone literally, I don't know if you guys caught that, just parasailed off and landed in the field. Where the fuck did he come from? Holy shit. Thank you, Neil. It's great to be back. Very good feeling to be back here. North of Lake Athabasca. That might be even more north than where we used to live. No. Where's Lake Athabasca?
North.
That's not more north than Edmonton, though.
I think so.
Maybe then. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. South of Yellowknife. So yeah, that's more like closer to where we used to work up north. Southeast. Because I know where Greater Slave Lake is. And that's right by Yellowknife. I think we have 3 more or 2 more bridges after this one. And then we're back. Yeah, are you good? Don't know if you guys ever have like your feet get dry and then the heel skin kind of cracks. So Sam's feet are pretty sensitive to like different places we go, and they got really dry and it cracked the other day. We've been like trying to get it to heal, but his footy's a little sore. Put a pet pic taken today with Rico. Majestic dinosaur and pets. I love it. I will check it out when the stream is done. Sam was looking for something in the tree.
Somewhere up there.
That's the eagle, right? Choo! I think he's just sitting in a tree somewhere.
Duck coming in.
Holy flyby, man. Wow. They went over the power lines, not under. The eagle is landed. Yes, so that's what we're using, Dave, is the working feet. So I've been slathering it on, and so is Samo. And it's honestly like the only thing, hey, that really helps.
Yeah.
That's so funny you say that. Are these towhees? Yes! Spotted towhees. They have like an orange breast like a robin, and then the rest of them's black with a little bit of white on their wings. The cutest little bird sounds. Whoa! He came flying in. Coming in hot.
Nice color.
Yeah. They got good each skin.
Yeah, good breeze.
Nice, yeah, on our hands. It works good on all things. For the sensitive skins. The death machine. Yes, there's more dogs coming. I don't know if that's what you guys live for, if you don't have animals and love animals. It's like my favorite part of going for walks, is getting to see everyone else's pets, if they allow it. Came into contact with hemlock. Did a number on your arm. Many adults' words. Ouch! Yeah, I'll never forget the time that I processed stinging nettle and wasn't really warned of what to do. I still had to work the rest of the night and cook. Like grabbing onto pans and stuff like that after you grab a whole bush of stinging nettle. It wasn't the greatest. We live and we learn, don't we? Where they got an old papa too. Says, I don't know who's coming. Oh no. We will go in the middle. We're on this side. Hello.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you. This guy's brown, you just can't see down.
No, it's all good. Have a good day. There's someone coming, Mom, and I can't see. Oof. Nettle soup, that's what we were making. Yeah, we were harvesting nettles during the season. And so I had already blanched them. Well, you have to squeeze all the water out right after you blanch them. Did I put gloves on? No, I didn't. You just kind of think in your head, well, it's already cooked, so it's not going to be spiky. Youchie. Youchie mama. This is the spot, guys. We got geese littered all over this field. That's the watering hole. Oops, I did not mean to press that one. I almost just died in a hole. Go, go. They had to build it up here, hey? Kind of washed away, I guess.
It wasn't got that high.
Yeah, crazy.
Couple spots.
Yeah. We're just looking at the embankment where they've had to reinforce it a few places. You can see how crazy the water gets running around here. But good to see they maintain stuff too. Back to the sumac. All of this along is a, what should we call it? A spice? A spice. I don't think it's an herb because herbs are usually green. Thank you, Clem. 44 months in a row. How is your weekend going? Hello.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, Clem. I appreciate you being part of the kitchen crew. Today, we're just hanging out, walking around one of the popular trails of the new place that we just moved to. It's really beautiful out.
Trail 12.
I don't know if it's part of the Kettle Valley.
Yep.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It might be
might
part of
not
the
be.
Kettle Valley. Might be wrong. Very, very calm. You napped a bit. Nice. I had a nap last night after dinner, and oh man, I felt so good after. Was one of those that was so hard to wake up from. Thanks. Yeah, everything went good. We've been meeting lots of new people and having lots of different experiences, and I think we're gonna settle in really well here.
Yeah, just keep going on and on.
Oh man. We're about to fight here. There's two males. We'll see who wins the turf war. Oh, he put his white flag up. He said, I'm leaving. I'm going away. You win this round. So you think they're mean to us? They're even meaner to their own kind. Oh my gosh, they're still going after him. Whoa! So, do you want that to happen to you? Don't mess around. He's going after the female even. Oh! He says, I protected you, mama. I got you. I got you. Oh. He says, get over there. It's not safe. You're welcome. That's their land. Don't even come on their rocks. Gosh. Am I a good Edinburgh or what, Mish?
And here we have the wild Canadian goose. In the springtime, it can get a little territorial on the different feeding grounds. Oh gosh, would you look at that?
I'll have to practice. I'll watch some Planet Earth and I'll see you guys next week for the walk. That was the creek that we were looking at earlier with the beaver dam. We're almost there, Samuel. Can we see the car? Now, the scariest part, which we're just going to end the stream in the car so that we can focus on leaving this place. There's like a 1-foot drop to get into the parking lot.
It was fine going out. It's harder going in the way out.
Oh, I guess, because you had to angle it around that corner. Ew, look at the color difference of the water. That one is like so brown. Yes, Mickey. Someone's looking at the plane. Where is it? I can't see it. Right, yeah, you are English though, so I'm sure your Edinburgh is definitely better than mine. Annie, I don't think there's any bison here. That is like Alberta for sure. And southern Alberta, but here, not. Just deer, bears, coyotes, elk, wolves? I don't know if wolves come down this far south, but yeah, definitely like mountain lions. It was such a good pun. I think we heard of that one, all of us, in like grade 5. What did the dad say to the son when he brought him to school? Bye, son. At least in Canada, that is like a joke that we all grew up with. Okay, so we never walked down this way. We came across the bridge on the way here. Where are we going, Samuel?
Straight.
We're going straight. So then I was also showing before. First, I'll show you this. I know. Are you doing your foot thing?
I'm looking to see if I can find the lady.
Oh, Sam's going after a spider. So before Annie, we came here. Can I reach over?
No. Probably
So this is a spice called sumac, which you are probably familiar with. You eat Middle Eastern food. So that's growing all wild along the canal. I had to get going. There was somebody coming. I had to move my butt. It's poison sumac. Actually, yeah, there's also a false one, isn't there? Don't worry, I didn't eat it. I just touched it. Look at that willow tree. Love it. Whoa. That's where you go down. Whoa! The ducks are going nuts in there. That was cool. Gearbox, man. Hello. I just saw you in here. Those are some big stumps. How's it going?
So I think they put these brakes in.
They put this in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every one of those is fresh. There you go.
Probably so it doesn't rush too fast, right? Otherwise, it'll just erode all of this away.
Yeah. So it's slowly the best.
I love old properties like this. This place is a freaking gold mine. I don't know what this bush is that's really green already. You've been here since before we crossed over the bridge? Awesome. This was such a nice walk, guys. Wow. We're at the hour-and-a-half mark already. Show you what a beaver does to trees. So they'll use their teeth and gnaw that until the tree just falls over. But he got one higher up, so that other one didn't work. Down. And now we run back. Wow. This is the last one. This is the parking lot. We made it back, guys. Fantastic. I didn't read the sign when we got in because we didn't come this way. Nice. So that's all the stuff that they're doing. Okay, look at this. So before it was channelized, 1950s.
Oh, we just do whatever we wanted.
Yeah. So they're helping the river not get out of control. The craziest thing about charging the car here is that we get to charge it for free at work. And they don't care. We've already gotten cleared for it. We asked. I mean, we still have our problems, Annie. Let's be honest. Like, I just got an email back from one of the Alberta ministers that I signed a petition on for not wanting them to coal mine the rest of the Eastern Rockies. So they actually do write back, which is amazing. And they said that they are redoing the initiative. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, everywhere has its issues. Let me just get buckled. Thanks. If you're wondering the beep, guys, it's just because our bike rack. Say bye. Nice. Nice, Samo. Maybe one day, Titan, we'll have the bus instead of the car. Yeah, but we got a hitch installed, Greek, so that we could put the bike rack on. And now the bike rack makes the backup sensor think that there's always something there. Whoa. They're doing like river training. A forklift driver drove into your BMW the other day, Mickey. Look at this. That's insane, dude. Is it okay, or do you have to get it fixed now? So this is the main highway. That's a little bit crazy, but they should be doing, I think, 50 coming into here. Our town. So this is called Okanagan Falls. Woohoo! And this is our one road to go back home. Sounds like a First Nations name. Yep, definitely. Definitely is. Most of Canada is like that. Cool, Titan. You're getting your forklift license. That's hard to say. Forklift license renewed. Do you have one on your property? I mean, let's just say this. Yesterday we went to the Canopy store on the reservation. Legendary. Legendary. looking out the side. Yeah, not like you haven't used one for the last 20 years, but you better get it renewed. That's the road we drove down and dropped the U-Haul off. This is a dried fruit place. But I bought my dehydrator, so I don't think I'll have to go there. Whoa. Look at the plane going straight up. Now we're going up. This side, all vineyards. She's winding. The military base, Greek? Which one? We got the boil water in effect. Water bottles all day still. There's one in Okanagan. Okay, maybe Kelowna. That's what I'm thinking. So this is where we were looking up at on our walk. Is it Lee? Does he ride motorbikes? We got somebody here, guys. Hello. Maybe he's just taking a break.
Hello.
Maybe he's just taking a break. My hair is crazy, blowing. I guess he lives here. But, or works here. There's my keys. Good. Do you work here? Yeah, we just got here a couple days ago. Nice to meet you. I'm Caitlin.
Sam.
How's it looking in there so far?
Good.
Tap, I think Jeremy's going to come and change the tap set in the bathroom on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
That's nice. That would be good. But the kitchen one's awesome. What they switched it out to. It's really good. Yeah, we're loving it. We're settling in pretty good.
What a nice day to actually sit outside.
Oh, yeah.
And we just went for a walk. I don't know what the trail is along the canal on the other side by the falls.
Yeah, that'd be nice,
Yeah, we just went for like almost 2 hours. It was so good.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking on the cooler because I guess the power was out a little while ago.
It was.
It was out for about an hour.
Yeah, Chris was up here. He was texting me. I said, well, I'm going for a ride anyway. I'll stop by and check it.
Okay. Okay. Should be on now though.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Okay.
enjoy.
Thanks. Have a good day.
The alarm went off last night too around 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that was Chris. He was in the cooler. That was about, actually before that. I think it was around 7.
You guys can't get introduced yet.
Okay.
Do you think I can trust you right now, Mish? No. We don't even know if he eats feta cheese yet. Okay, this is us. We're back. That's the work I did though in here. I took off so much of the freaking old like curtains and stuff. It's looking way better. It's because it tried to connect to the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry. We're back now. But this is the current mess that we're living in. So yeah, this is the worst spot. Also, like, all of these boxes is all stuff that they have to take like away to warehouse that we don't need, that they left in here. But like, this is literally all I have left to unpack. And a little bit of clothes in the bedroom. New place. And so like, this is the second bedroom. They said they could take the bed out and stuff if we wanted. Just might take a little bit of communication to get that done. But other than that, like, I really worked hard on the kitchen to get it all set up because that's the most important space. And then we'll take the rest of the day to putz on the rest of this stuff. Whoop whoop. So good. So thanks guys for hanging out with us today. I hope you had a fun stream exploring the area with us. And we will be back maybe on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Yeah. I don't really know my schedule yet, but we have orientation tomorrow at work, and then we should have a set schedule after that. He said he's not gonna like be changing up the days off too much. Doesn't like to do that to his staff. I know you missed it all, Weasel, but there's an hour and 45 that you get to watch. So hope you enjoy. I think we live in an absolutely beautiful space and really looking forward to settling in and having some fun cooking streams here this summer. Love you guys. Be safe out there, and I'll catch you next time. You got a job today, or you checked it out? I hope that it goes well. I mean, it took us probably a month. And between the two of us, like, how many interviews? Like 10?
Probably.
10 interviews to finally find this. So it might take time, but I hope that you find what you need. Instant pot chana dal, yum. I think we're making sausages later from the butcher shop. Okay, love ya. Be safe. And thanks so much, guys, for being here this weekend with us. What? Oh. No, you do it.
Cheers, everybody.
Samo says cheers. I brought my stemware. Woo. Bye, guys. Love ya. Be safe. You know where to find us if you need anything.